Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we're going to cover the Quran translation syllabus of our federal board, grade 10. There are a total of 15 chapters, and in this lecture we're going to finish the first chapter, which is Surah Al-Anam. So without further ado, let's start reading. Surah Al-Anam is the sixth surah of the Holy Quran, and it begins in the seventh juz. This surah was revealed in Makkah. It has 165 verses and 20 rukus. In the verse number 136 of the surah, the word al-anam is mentioned, which is the plural of an'am, which means cattle. Accordingly, it has been named Surah Al-Anam. This surah refutes the views of pagans who are used to share idols with their animals and cattle, and made some lawful and some forbidden to themselves by their self-proclaimed beliefs. Surah Al-Anam is one of the first seven surahs of the Holy Quran, about which the Prophet Muhammad Khatam al-Nabi said that whoever learns these first seven surahs is a great scholar, by Mustan Ahmad 8836. Now we discuss the main theme. The main theme of Surah Al-Anam is the description of monotheism, prophethood, the hereafter, and the commandments of social life. So what do we learn? We learned the basic introduction of how it's a Meccan surah with 165 verses. It starts in 7th juz, of course, and Al-Anam means cattle. And this surah discusses about the refutations of disbelievers in order to guide them, give them prophethood, monotheism, which means the oneness of Allah, and to give them a reminder of the hereafter and give them laws. Without further ado, let's start core subjects. The basic beliefs of Islam are described in detail in Surah Al-Anam. It presents irrefutable evidence of monotheism. The proofs of Allah's attributes and power have been proved. The revelation and prophethood have been confirmed, and the details of the life after death, the day of resurrection, and the proofs of reward and punishment have been mentioned. The objections of the disbelievers and the pagans about the basic beliefs of Islam have been answered in persuasive manner. In Surah Al-Anam, the polytheists of Makkah are invited to reflect on the creation of mankind and the creation of the universe. The surah begins with the praise of Allah, who created the earth and the sky, the light and the darkness, and who created man from clay. He is fully aware of all the actions of mankind and everything in the heavens and the earth. After the description of the perfect power of Allah, the conduct of polytheists is stated that whenever the truth came to them, they denied it. The polytheists always mocked those who invited to monotheism, called the Prophets ﷺ magicians, and demanded the descent of the angels. In the surah, the behavior of polytheists is mentioned that they were humbled by arguments. Instead of believing, they started making baseless objections. While mentioning the arguments of monotheism, it has been stated that the creator of the earth and the sky is only Allah Almighty. He feeds and nourishes people, remover of pain and suffering, and possessor of all kinds of goodness. If he suddenly eliminates someone's hearing and vision, no one can restore these abilities except him. No one knows his treasures and the unseen of the heavens and the earth except him. Only Allah Almighty has the keys of the unseen. Only He has knowledge of everything on land and sea. The knowledge of Allah is so vast that even if a leaf falls on the surface of the earth, it is in His knowledge. He is all-powerful and all-knowing. Now there are some mentions of the prophets, as Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, as well as the other prophets alayhi salam, are mentioned in the arguments on monotheism and divine power. All of these prophets called for monotheism and urged people to avoid polytheism. In Surah Al-Anam, it is addressed to Prophet Muhammad Khatam al-Nabi that he should follow the divine revelation and turn away from the polytheists. Allah did not send him Hatim al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam as a guardian or protector over the idolaters. They are stuck on their false beliefs. If the angels are sent down on their demand and everything testified to them about the oneness of Allah in front of them, even if the dead spoke to them, they will not believe. When they are gathered before Allah, they'll realize the consequences of their obstinacy. After the passing the evidence of the oneness of Almighty Allah, the issues of halal and haram are described and the self-made principles of the polytheists are negated. It has been clarified that the authority to declare things halal and haram only belongs to Allah. The polytheists had made the rules of halal and haram themselves, that such animals were only halal for their men and haram for women. Some had forbidden riding, some had forbidden riding on cattle, and some had dedicated cattle to idols. They used to name their idols when slaughtering them or riding them. Allah Almighty has declared all these beliefs and ideas are incorrect. He has declared as haram the flowing blood, the flesh of pigs, and the animal that has slaughtered while invoking a name other than Allah. In verses 151 to 153 of Surah Al-An'am, it is commanded not to associate anyone else with Allah. Parents should be treated kindly. Children should not be killed for fear or of lack of sustenance. Not to approach indecency and not to commit murder and vandalism. We are encouraged to be kind to orphans and forbidden from taking their property. It has been ordered to fulfill the measure and to do injustice and to do justice. Sorry, to do justice in every matter. Following these commandments has been declared as the straight path. So our chapter is almost finished. Let's check the basic summary. We know that it's a Meccan surah with 165 verses, and the word Anam means cattle. Why was it named Surah Al-Anam? Because it has been mentioned in verse 136. The word Al-Anam was written in the ayah. And this is one of the surahs where if a person memorizes it, he is a great scholar. Then it was revealed to the disbelievers so that they could convert back to monotheism, believe prophethood, who would know the proper concept of all prophets salam, and Prophet Muhammad salam as the last prophet. The hereafter, which is the day of judgment, and heaven and hell, and the commandments of social life, the rules on what is halal and what is haram. The core subjects discusses all about refutations of the disbelievers, rulings of cattle, like how pigs are haram, cows are halal to eat, and how you should slaughter them with Allah's name only, and to slaughter them in a proper manner. So that's pretty much it. Now we go to the MCQs. Okay. Okay, this is Hazrat Ibrahim salam mention of faith in Surah Al-An'am. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن صلاتي ونسوكي ومحيا ومماتي لله رب العالمين. My prayer, my offering, my life, and my death are for Allah, the Lord of all worlds. In Surah Al-An'am, verse 5. Vocabulary. So these are some word meanings that you are supposed to memorize for the word meanings section of our exam, which is worth 5 marks. These are really easy, so you don't need to worry too much. Now we come here for the MCQs. According to the polytheists, the standard of sanctity was previous heavenly books, self-made beliefs, Iranian civilization, or foreign civilization. It was self-made beliefs. singular of al-anam is al-na'am. Let's just quickly check. Let's recheck this. Okay. Okay, an'am and an'am. So it is an'am. Did we right say the right answer or not? Yes, we did. An-na'am. Okay. So al-an'am means cattle, whom are mentioned in Surah Al-An'am in terms of arguments of monotheism. Prophets alayhi salam. Because of the fear of lack of sustenance, Allah Almighty forbade the polytheists from what? Murder offspring, idol worship, alcoholism, or banditry, irrespective of murder offspring. Alright, now these are short question answers. I hope you can answer them if you understood the chapter. No need to do this part because this is of the old pattern. You can solve this once you know the word meanings as practice. And lastly, do this question. There you go. Our first chapter, Surah Al-An'am, is complete. If you have any confusion or if I did make any mistakes, you may question me or correct me in the comments. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.